What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy, Dr. Killjoy, coming at you again. And today we have something very special because you know what? This week we have something very special. The CDL, due to the power outages in Texas, which you do hate to see, glad everything seems to be sort of recovering from that. We do have CDL Super Week, the road to the first major, so you love to see it. We got a full week straight of Call of Duty action. 3 matches every day, except for Monday, which, hey, I'll take 6 straight days with 3 matches a day. We'll take that. So we have a lot of predicting to do. We're going to be going through this whole week, making our predictions leading up to the first major. And you guys, if you haven't already seen my last prediction video, I believe. Yeah, my prediction video going into weekend 1, I believe that was the video where I made my prediction that Optic Chicago will be winning the first major. But hey, we still got a whole super week ahead of us. So let's get right into it, starting on Monday, tomorrow. First game, you got Florida Mutineers versus the LA Gorillas. Now, let me tell you what. Kind of wish I was recording. Kind of glad I'm not. I matched up against Apathy and Silly from the LA Gorillas in a league play match, and I got smoked. I'm not even going to lie. I got had bad a little bit, so I respect them a little bit more. But I still got Florida Mutineers taking that one. We'll go with a 3-2. We're gonna get a game 5. First game of Super Week. You love to see it. Next up we got Atlanta FaZe versus the Toronto Ultra. Ultra could be a sleeper. I'm gonna take FaZe 3-1 in that one, and that's gonna be ending our Monday. Keep it on going. On into Tuesday. Florida versus Legion. Opening match back-to-back days for Florida. Give me Florida again. I'm gonna go 3-0 on that one. I don't know. I want to like Paris because I do like the players on that team, but I just don't think they have it put together yet. So give me Florida in a 3-0. Then you got London Royal Ravens versus the New York Subliners. This one's kind of tough to call. I believe the Ravens are still with Parasite. Like 99% sure that they're still with Parasite. New York, I think, is definitely going to be a team that starts to put it together more and more the more that they play. Give me New York 3-2. But that one, that's a tough one to call for me. But give me New York 3-2. I think it goes to that final S&D and they clutch up when it matters most. Next up, final match for Tuesday. You got the Minnesota Rocker versus Seattle Surge. Give me Rocker 3-0. No explanation needed. I'm not high on the Surge. I'm high on the Rocker. Starting off on Wednesday, got some juggernauts here on Wednesday. Dallas Empire versus the Royal Ravens. Give me Empire 3-1. They're going to slip up. I'll give the Ravens the control. Sure. 3-1, but Empire close it in the second hard point. Next up, you got the LA Thieves versus the Seattle Surge. Give me Thieves 3-1. They might come in a little overconfident, potentially. So give it 3-1. I could see it being a 3-0, but this match, this is one that honestly could be a banger. You got Optic Chicago versus the Toronto Ultra. This one, I'm going to go with Optic. I think that they just have a lot more firepower. Ultra does have a lot of teamwork and chemistry going for them, but I think Optic also has that, and they have a lot of firepower. Give me Optic 3-1. They'll draw up the search. Just because I want to roast them and search a little bit more after their matchup with FaZe. Moving on to Thursday's games. You got the Minnesota Rocker versus the Subliners. That could be an underrated match. Give me the Rocker, though. We'll go 3-0, but it's going to be Alton. Give me 3-1 Rocker, but every single game will be close. Next up, you got Optic versus LA Gorillas. Give me Optic in a 3-0 fashion. They're going to come out. They're going to make a statement right then and there. Then you got a big matchup to end Thursday. You got Atlanta FaZe and Florida Mutineers. That should be a good one. Go ahead, give me FaZe. Let's send it to a game 5. 3-2 Atlanta FaZe. I'll take that. Going on to Friday. To kick off the day, you got the LA Thieves versus the London Royal Ravens. Give me Thieves for sure. Give me Thieves 3-0. Why not? Full send that one. You got Ultra versus Paris. Give me Ultra. There's going to be their win of the week after 2 very tough matchups, but they're going to take this one over Paris. They're going to come out pissed off. They're going to win that one 3-0. You got Empire and Subliners to end Friday. Give me the Empire 3-2. I think New York's going to play that pissed off. It's just not going to be quite enough for them to take it home. Going on to the weekend, you got Saturday, Atlanta FaZe versus Paris opening the A. Give me FaZe 3-0. I'm not high on Legion, and I mean, I'll say it once, I'll say it again. They need to prove me wrong for me to even give them maps at this point. You got the Minnesota Rocker versus the London Royal Ravens. I'm going to take the Rocker on that one. Oh, I got Royal Ravens going 0-3. That sucks for them. Give me Rocker 3-1. I almost wanted to say 3-0. I think that's possible. But give me Rocker 3-1. You got the Toronto Ultra versus the LA Gorillas to close out Saturday. Give me the Ultra. And give me the Ultra 3-2. That's going to be a good series. Hopefully. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be a good series. 3-2. Now Sunday, the final day of Super Week. Sending us off into the major. First off, you got the New York Subliners versus the Surge. I feel somewhat similarly about these teams, but I am a little higher on New York. Give me the Subliners. I think this one could go either way, 100%. Because I feel like Surge could come out hot here. But give me Subliners 3-1. Again, another series that's going to be full of close games. That should be a good one. This whole Sunday should be good. Because next up, you got Optic Chicago versus the Florida Mutineers. Should be a banger. Hopefully, Florida can pick up their pace a little bit. They started the season a little bit slow, but happens to the best of us. Give me Optic. Optic 3-2. And in that final game 5, they're going to prove that their S&D is there. They're going to win both S&Ds and a hard point. That's the prediction. So Florida will take the control and a hard point. And then finally, last but not least, to end the day on Sunday, you got the Dallas Empire versus the LA Thieves. This is going to tell me a lot going into the major. That's the biggest game of the weekend. 100% for me to kind of rank where all the teams are at. If you didn't see my power rankings video, Empire and LA were both in the top 4. I don't even remember the exact order, but all 4 of those teams I think are kind of interchangeable, including Optic and FaZe as well. So that's going to be a big matchup. Both teams should be coming into this hot. They should know what's on the line there. That's probably the number 1 seed in that group. I believe. Probably the number 1 seed in that group. And you know what? I was so low on them before the season started. And they went 2-0. Give me the LA Thieves in a 3-2 fashion. Do I need that last series to go to a game 5? That would be so hyped, man. So that's my predictions for all of the matchups in Super Week. My Super Week MVP, I'm going to go ahead and give it, let's see. I have this team going 3-0 in Super Week. It's going to the Minnesota Rocker. I'm going to give it to Priesta as my predicted Super Week MVP. I think he's going to pop off this week, show that he can be a superstar like he once was. Back to like World War II vibes when he was the superstar on that team. He's going to bring out that P-Dog. So I'm looking for him to pop off this week, help lead the Rocker to a 3-0 week. Very excited for this week. Very excited for the first major. Let me know what you guys think about my predictions down below. Let me know if I'm smart, if I'm stupid. But as I say, only time will tell. No one knows who's going to win these until they happen. So that's going to do it from me today. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.